So we'll move on to Division 4. Now we have the Dublin Everton Blues, 179 against the 233 Solihull Sharks. So one goes 5-3, one goes 3-5. So it was a must-win for the Solihull Sharks, which they've managed to do. So that's a nice one. Missing Craig to come up with other permutations, to be honest, but sorry. So, but that's the second loss in a row for Danny. So he'll be hopefully panicking a little bit because he dropped down to 5th place. And you've got the Nairn Knights getting up to 4-4, so they'll be on a 2-game win streak up against the Leeds Leopards. It's not very close. And obviously Yorkshire and Wertels, you've got to feel sorry there for Johnny. 233.08 points, and you come up against the Waterloo Warriors. If you played them last week, you'd have beat them. Unfortunately, this week they outscored you. So unlucky. I am. That is really unlucky. You and Arthur both scoring over 200 points, try to get your first wins, and it just didn't happen. But if you can carry on like that, it can't be long till you will get your first win. So keep at it. And of course, poor Gary, who finished his marathons around the British Isles, 194 coming up against a high-scoring team, and on a 4-game win streak, the Leicester Tigers, 275.91. You come up against Tua, Paul, Kamara, Tua and Hill again, Boyd, C.D. Lamb, Hawkinson. Yeah, that team's pretty loaded. That'd be why they're sitting at the top. And then obviously you've got the Newcastle Colts getting a nice win there. So that gets them 2 wins in a row, up to 6th spot for Shawnee Boy, 199.91 against 171.33 Preston Panthers. They've dropped 2 spots. And obviously Nairn Knights and Newcastle Colts have jumped up a spot each, so that's why they've gone down 2. But it's probably closest at that scores. And obviously Harrow Harlequins, who they're a bit up and down. They've got a really good team and they do high scores, and sometimes they come up 193, but you come up against J Bones and the workshop of rookies at 235, who are on a 4-game win streak. So at one point they were 2-2. So they've obviously, Jamar Gibbs was certainly out with that one, 38 points. Oh, Sky Moore. Oh, Moore and Tony in the same team. What's on the bench? Oh, well, he's lost Brown, he's lost Bourne. Remember, if your players are inactive or on IR, you can put them into your IR spot, and you can try and pick up somebody to replace them. So if you get stuck. Obviously, the highest scoring team of the team was 7-1, Leicester Tigers. And obviously, Water Norton bounced back with that closest game to go 7-1 also. And the Workshop their rookies up 2 spots to 3rd, so they're sitting nice at 6-2. 2 teams at 5-3, but they both lost this week, so hopefully they'll be trying to bounce back. Poor Sean, who's got 4-4, actually having conceded 1,700 points, and they're nearly catching up with the points scored, but they're at 4-4, sitting in 6th. Nairn Knights, who've had an easier points against, but they've 0.01 point difference between Nairn Colts and Nairn Knights per point scored. That's right, and they're both on 4-4, so that's quite impressive. Craig would have loved that one, but unfortunately he's not here to see that one, so he might make a comment. Then you've got the Preston Panthers 4-4, and you've got Solihull Sharks 3-5, and probably getting a bit out of the way now for the Leeds Leopards, which are Gold Up and Yorkshire Muertos. But obviously, pride's at stake, and you want to at least get a win. Come on, Johnny, you can do it. If you keep on scoring like last week, the wins will come. So who's playing who in week 9? You've got the Leeds Leopards against the Solihull Sharks. So the Solihull Sharks will be looking to get to 4-5 to get a nice boost, which would be good. If they lose that one, I think it's basically gone now. Dublin Everton Blues will be hoping to stop the slide, but come up against 2 wins in a row Nairn Knights. Not what you really want. Ooh, 2 7-1s up against each other. Leicester Tigers against the Water Norton Warriors. That will be probably the tie of the whole league. if they score like they've been scoring lately. Oh, I've got Johnny against Gary at the bottom there, so should be a good one. I'm friends with both, so I'm sitting on the fence for that one. Sorry, because I'd like to see Johnny win, but obviously Gary too. But then Gary is a 49ers fan, so I'm not sure. I might have to just go for Johnny in that one just to get that first win, because it's just so nice to see. It'd be nice to see everybody at least get the first win, and if he does win, he would jump above Gary because he's actually got scored more points. So that's another classic. Oh, and you've got Preston Panthers against the Harrow Harlequins, both looking to bounce back after losses. And then down the bottom there, you've got two teams that are in form. You've done 4 wins in a row, workshopped off rookies, 6-2 against the 2 wins in a row Newcastle Colts, who have actually outscored them by over 200 points, but it's picking the right team, so that's the problem. So good luck to everybody, and obviously tie of the week, Leicester Tigers, Waterloo Warriors, with a notable tie of the week, Yorkshire Lost Weirdos against the Wiltshire Gold Rush.